Welcome, welcome, welcome. In today's video, we are going to look at my first ever Kickstarter that I ever purchased. Now, I purchased this Kickstarter just before COVID, during COVID, I don't know, but I remember sitting on the lounge and it was freezing and I'm like looking at these unboxing videos and everyone was talking about Kickstarter. I'm like, what is Kickstarter? And Kickstarter is where people pay for an item and they wait for it to be made. So you help allow the artist to bring this deck to life. So you will find it is a mass market deck. I'll put the link in the description box. It is beautiful. And it is the first tarot deck that made me look at tarot and want to use tarot. So prior to that, I wasn't using cards. Cards are just a visual aid, but I wasn't using cards. I wasn't using them at all. So this is the reverse. It may be a little bit different than mass market. You may not have the shine to it. I doubt you'd have the gold, but you know, that's something that you can look at. But we'll go through the cards here. So you can really see that they're bright, they're colourful. They have keywords on here, so it's a really good deck when learning visual aid. And the good thing about the book as well, the book itself also has that visual aid. It also has the picture of the card that pops up. And I feel that's very, very helpful. I feel that's really helpful when working with any deck, that you try and make it as easy as you can for yourself to learn and recall the cards. Because you don't want to be sitting there and allowing your mind to come in while you're reading. You don't want to be sitting here going, oh, that's right. And I feel like that's what lets down a lot of readers. They sort of then forget about their intuition and they're too much worried about being right and getting the correct meaning of the card. And sometimes when you're reading, it is not even to do with the card. It may not even have a correct, it may not even relate to the card's meaning. It may be just be something on the card that is adding into your reading. Like for instance, the other day, it could be like a lily flower and her name may be Lily. Or her mum may have loved lilies, so it has nothing to do with beginnings or prosperity, but it will do with the flowers. So, you know, sometimes it's not about the card's meaning. Sometimes it's about just simply there's some little toadstool there, you know, like maybe someone passed that loved toadstools, or so there could be just a meaning for that. But it is a beautiful deck. It's bright. It's lovely. It's easy to tap into the tools. There's a lot of visual aids on here, but especially you have the keywords coming through. I'm not too sure about my favourite card of this deck. I can't recall. And you know, and I look at this deck and I think, oh my God, I can be an artist. I can draw this deck. I kid you not. This deck makes artistry look easy, and that's the gift in itself. You know, look at this. It's just beautiful, isn't it? So this is The Wandering Star by Kat Pierce. It is a mass market deck. You will be able to get it. It may be even on sale now because, as I said, it's been available for quite a few years. It's very clear, but we will look at the booklet in a moment after we go through all the cards. I don't discuss all the cards. Love this. I love that card. It's one of my favourite cards, and it's quite funny because it's a full moon tonight, so it's quite funny that it's popped up. And I said it's my favourite. This is another beautiful card that I enjoy. I think because I like the meaning of it. So we're continuing on. Another beautiful card. So now I'm fighting over that I love all the cards. So it's quite funny. So I hope that you enjoy this deck. I hope that you give it a good look. Obviously, the Kickstarter comes in a massive box. For the mass market deck, it will just come in the standard Hay House. Actually, I don't even know whether it comes in the Hay House box. I'll have to look at that. I'm not too sure. I've seen people open it, and it's a beautiful one, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not too sure. So let's look at the Tower card. So destruction, enlightenment, release. So the keywords, look at this. The keywords are very, very helpful. So beautiful deck. What does that remind you of? Mexico. So lovely meanings, lovely cards, lovely vibrancy. And we'll go through the book in a moment, so we'll give you an idea about the book and about the meanings. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? It brings me back to when you had time at school and you could just colour in. I want to have that time. That's the cover of the deck. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm decluttering. I'm getting there. And this is the booklet here. So it's quite shiny. It's bright. Open it up. It's a lovely quality book. But again, the mass market deck will be different. She does have a little blurb in here, and she just says, I believe that part of life's journey is to reconnect with the power, light and wisdom that reside within you. And this deck can be a tool to help you remember. Isn't it beautiful how she does that? She talks about the major, the minor. And then we're going to go here. Using the deck, spreads, reversed meanings. And then we have the meaning. So it has the keywords here, which is on the card, which is easy because the card's here. The Fool, you have pure potential. The Fool asks you to draw upon the spirit of youth, innocent and wonder. Another really well-written guidebook. It is about starting anew and once again marching to the gentle beat of your heart's desire. No matter where you are in life's journey, the Fool card is energetically connected to the planet Uranus, representing change and new beginnings. So throw caution to the wind. Take a bold leap and have faith that you'll be caught by the loving hands of the universe. The world may call you foolish, but it takes courage to commit to the path of full soul embodiment. Wonder is the beginning of wisdom. And we haven't got a male, it's a female. Female as the Fool. So it goes through all the meanings, it has all the keywords. I'm just going through the reverse there, and then we have a section for the notes. So that is the Wandering Star. What do you think? What do you think about the Wandering Star? Let me know. Would you buy it? Beautiful card. I won't be utilising this one. This one is actually going to leave my collection for those that don't know. I'm decluttering down, and I feel it's made me feel guilty if I utilise this because it is a Kickstarter and it is very popular and people do want it. So I'm hoping to rehome this simply because I'd feel really guilty that it'd be a really tattered old deck, and then people will be coming up years later and selling their beautiful prized deck, and mine will look really tatty. So I want to utilise my decks so they're well used, and this is one that will bring somebody quite joy to their home from mine. So that is the Wandering Star. So I will put a link in up here now that will lead you to a video of the other decks that I'm getting rid of this week. So don't forget to like, do all the beautiful YouTubey things, like, comment and share if you can, but definitely comment, let me know that you're here. I would love to know who watches this video to the end. Until next time.